another Red Dead 2 online, Red Dead 2 information video. I haven't done a whole lot of these, but I'm definitely doing this one. And something that I find that I figured this out last night. I was gonna do this last night, but the power was fluctuating, I guess you would say. I don't know the best exact way to put it. And my PS4 turned off like 2 times as I was playing it, so I didn't want to risk losing my PS4. So I figured I'd just keep it off, and I just went to bed early so I could wake up and do this video, kind of as soon as possible. I know technically the same amount of time went by, but So anyway, last night there was a video. I cannot remember who by. I would totally shout them out, but I cannot remember who it was made by. It was trophies. It was PlayStation 4 trophies of Red Dead 2, and they're legit. They're completely legit because someone somehow got their hands on a copy early. I don't know how. Because they claim that they're not a part of Rockstar Games, they're not a game previewer, they're not a game raider, they're not anything like that. But they had to play it, and they took screenshots of the trophies. And this person made a video with the list, running them down. And there were at least one, I know that for sure, that confirmed that animals will be in Red Dead Online. Now, I don't know if it's going to be the full 200. I'm guessing it would be. But I'm guessing it would be at the very least, like the deer, bears, maybe some gators, a few birds, some fish. I mean, if it's not going to be the 200, it's probably going to be at least a 20 or 30. And they also said that that Red Dead Redemption is going to be only 50 gigs, but I would clear out over 120, 130, because you're going to need that extra little space for if you start the download. Just in case it is 100 gigs, like it said on the box. Because I don't know which one is lying, but anyway, it's really exciting. So, where is it? Let me see if I can just find it real quick. I'm going to quickly get into this. The start of of course I did that again. Alright, that works. So 20 items for the butcher. That's what it is. It doesn't sound like that, an exact thing, but what else you can sell to a butcher? I mean, I don't think they're gonna let you kill a human and then butcher the human and then, sell a human. I mean, like, really, that would be very... That probably wouldn't even be allowed nowadays in a game. I don't think it's even allowed on movies nowadays. The hell other thing joining, but yeah, so that's the one that I can look at right now. Of course, I'm trying to do this game as well. I'll stop after I do this row and reread them all. 20 items, ammo, so 20 items to the butcher, 25 herbs, 0 mission. Yeah, no. Yeah, so that's the one. So I don't know if it's going to be the full, 199, 200, however many it is in story mode, but it will definitely be, I'm guessing, at least 20 or 30 at the very minimum. And again, it's definitely going to be fish, birds. If we can go fishing online, I don't see why not. There's definitely going to be deer, maybe bears, alligators perhaps. Just going to give you that little bit of challenge online. Then there, obviously birds, like I just said, and probably at least a few others. Obviously deer, if I haven't said that already, and then a few handful of others, if not the full 190 some, 200. because that means that you can go with your friends and you can, you know, leave from your camps, or I don't know exactly how that's going to work. I know you can have your camps, so I don't know if we'll have properties as well aside from the camp that you just set up, but that's something I definitely can't wait to see. So you can go with your friends or your friend, or even solo, I guess, and you can go hunting and you can go and sell it to the butcher. And matter of fact, I'm thinking of doing something really exciting that I am not going to tell anybody until I get all the details figured out. And then I'm going to tell friends, and we're going to do it day 1 of the beta, maybe day 2 of the beta, depending on how it's going with the beta. Because I don't know if we start with nothing, and then maybe we have to do a few jobs to get a gun, or maybe we get a gun and we have to, you know, well, I'm guessing at the, you know, very best case scenario, we'll probably start out with a gun. You know, kind of like we do in GTA Online, where you start out with a gun, probably not the best gun, so we'll probably have to, before we can do what I'm thinking of doing, which is going to be absolutely fun, absolutely insane, is we're going to have to upgrade our weapons. We're going to have to, you know, I'm guessing we'll start off with no horses. For what I'm thinking of doing, we're going to need horses. So it might not even be day 2, but we are going to do it as soon as possible. And hopefully, you know, hopefully I can help other friends make money, because I know as soon as the beta drops, I am going to be grinding that out so I can upgrade, so I can make sure I have everything I need for the, and we might not even be able to do it during the beta phase. I mean, because if it's laggy, if it's, you know, I mean, I don't think it will be for too long. But seeing as how when the heist first came out, they thought they were prepared for that because they waited an entire year. But, you know, if that was laggy, and I think the server got shut down for like a day or 2, where we couldn't even play GTA Online. I know, because I remember playing Black Ops 2 with my friends, kind of waiting for GTA Online to back up, but, you know, so they figured it out, and I know they'll figure this out. But hopefully they are prepared and it will not be very laggy. I know there'll be some things that won't work as well as it should, because it is a beta. It is being launched in a beta phase, not a, you know, not just out and ready and boom, done, here it is. Which I think is great, because, you know, then instead of it just being like, okay, here's how it is, you can give us feedback, and if there's a DLC, we might bring it out, or we might, you know, fix it, whatever. But instead, it's like, okay, here it is, we know it's going to be glitchy, we know it's going to have problems, so you know what, tell us how we can fix it, and we'll fix it as soon as we can. Because that's what a beta is. I mean, at least the long-lasting betas anyway is, okay, well, this is what they suggest when it comes up for it. That's what I love about betas. I've never really given my feedback, only maybe once, because I never really know where to go. But you can bet with this I will. But anyway, so I have a huge major thing planned, and if you want to be a part of that plan, it's going to be absolutely fun. It's going to be in Red Dead Online. Hopefully in the first week. Go ahead and leave a comment below with your PSN. I will send you a friend request, and as soon as I know more about it, about what I'm doing, once I figure out, I have to talk to a few different people that I know to kind of, you know, get all the details straight and make sure, you know, it's going to work as well as it possibly can. Of course, it may change depending on how everything works in a Red Dead Online. I'll figure it out more when the game comes out and I've played it for a few hours. But don't forget to hit that subscribe button below, leave a like, or leave a comment. Follow me on Twitter, ZachLadder747. Stay tuned, because on the 25th I will be live streaming me outside the store, and then me on the way home from the store with the game in hand, and then within a few hours I should hopefully be playing the game very early in the morning. I guess it's no later than 2 or 3 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, but I will be playing it as soon as I can. I'd have to get home and start downloading it. Hopefully it won't take too long. Hopefully it'll only take 30 minutes tops. I'll of course update everyone on Twitter, so that's why you should follow me on Twitter at ZachLadder747. Check out PlayStation13.com, and as always, we will catch you later. Thank you all so much for watching.